Hey guys, it looks like I've cut off my hand, but it's not really true. This tutorial is going to teach you how to create a reattached hand using makeup. I chose a more graphic style for this one, kind of kept in mind a horror movie type style, so please remember that viewer discretion is advised. You want to start off by cleaning your wrist and mix up a batch of 3rd degree. If you don't have any 3rd degree, you can always use liquid latex and cotton, gelatin, or even scar wax to create similar results. Using my spatula, I applied a line of 3rd degree to my wrist and blended it out into my skin, and I made sure that the line of 3rd degree circled my entire wrist. Before the product sets, you want to run the spatula along the inner edge of the cut. This creates a deeper ridge for the wound. Next, apply another line of 3rd degree parallel to the first, and continue to blend out the edges using the spatula. Again, run that spatula along the edges of the wound. This is set to mimic a clean cut. With a sponge, you want to stipple the 3rd degree. This is important because it's going to create that skin-like texture. I colored the inner part of the wound with the Skin Illustrator Onset palette in Flesh Tone. I sprayed the Skin Illustrator Activator into the Rose Adjuster 2 and applied it to the cut using a brush. To add a little depth, I added some black and red along the very edges of the cut. An open wound like this has to have blood, lots and lots of blood. I started with the Fleet Street Drying Blood in Fresh and just applied that to the inner edges of the wound. And you can be pretty messy with this, so don't be afraid to get messy. Another trick I like to use is to take a makeup wipe and diffuse the blood around the wound. I do like to mix the dark and the fresh bloods from Fleet Street, so I just repeated this process using the Fleet Street Drying Blood in dark. The cut needed a little more texture inside, so I added the Fleet Street Drying Paste in blood. Just used my spatula and dabbed it in different spots. The stitches are meant to look like you did this yourself. They're meant to look like you were in a dark alleyway somewhere and you're just trying to reattach your hand because there's a killer after you. It's definitely not a professional's work, so keep that in mind. And to create this effect, I used thread and dark eyelash glue. I dabbed dots of the glue and then placed pieces of thread into the dots, and I applied them all around the wrist. The finishing touch is to add a little blood splatter using the Rose Adjuster 2 and an activator soaked toothbrush. So you want to soak your toothbrush in the activator, pick up a little bit of the Rose Adjuster 2, and then flick your brush and it creates a splatter effect or a spatter effect. So that wraps up this reattached hand. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a thumbs up. I enjoy my thumbs as well as my hands. And yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for watching and joining me on Facebook and Twitter. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.